Apple Vision Pro. Apple Vision Pro. Apple Vision Pro. Welcome to Apple Vision Pro. Welcome to Apple Vision Pro. Apple Vision Pro. Pro. You know, when I first heard about this, this news was actually brought to my attention. My brother texted me and he says, "Hey, have you heard about Vision Pro?" I was like, "What? What are you talking about?" He goes like, "Apple Vision Pro. What, is that like a new iPhone or something?" He says, No. It's not the iPhone." He said it's the this new virtual reality headset, the very first Apple virtual reality headset. But it's just more than virtual reality. It's a augmented reality, which we're going to get into in this video. And I was like, okay, how much is it? I asked him the price. Like, okay. He says, "I'm blown away by this headset. You got to see it. I said, okay. Fine, brother. Fine. The price. Yeah, it's all fine and dandy. All this higgy-me-jiggy. The price. What's the price?" And when he gave me the price, I thought he made a mistake. I said, "What?" He says $3,500. I said, "Are you sure you typed in correctly? That it's not maybe $350 or something?" He says, "No, $3,500. And it's going to be released next year, 2024. Early, probably spring 2024. So I had to look this up. As a matter of fact, I was talking to Stephen H. Shout out to Stephen H. I told him I'm going to look into this. I'm going to make a follow-up video on this. And that's what I'm doing right now. So my initial reaction was like, WTF. What the father that gave this birth to this headset. Look, this is a very unique, high-tech, virtual reality, hashtag, augmented reality, hashtag, theater, computer, replacement reality, Minority Report type of a reality, like Tom Cruise and Minority Report. You ever seen that movie with Steven Spielberg, 2002? Great movie, by the way. The technology is pretty cool. Don't get me wrong. It has 23 million pixels. It's 4K, but 23 million pixels because they're using these small little micro LEDs, these little tiny. These are the smallest pixels ever. When you have the smallest pixels ever, and there's 23 million of them on both eyes, you're going to get some super high-end clarity. I can only imagine the depth and the clarity, and also the contrast ratio of how beautiful the, almost like OLED, like deep blacks and bright whites and 100% DCI-P 3-color measurement, right? It's gonna, of course, it's gonna look amazing. And I looked at all of this, and the only thing that I didn't like, to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of Kinect. I'm not a huge fan of this, that I have to pretend, I'm touching, clicking, and like you're doing one of those like hearing impaired, type of a things. I'm not a huge fan. I like to hold something. Yes, something like this. I like to hold something like this. Yeah, something like this. I like to feel something, thick and hard. That's what she said. Something that vibrates, it lights up. That's just me, Call me old-fashioned. It is what it is. But, I'm not a fan of this, touching this and that. They already tried that. Microsoft tried that. It's called the Kinect. So I'm like, what is this? Is this a Kinect VR? Because I don't want to pay $3,500 plus tax on something that's a Kinect VR. I don't know. All sorts of different things are going through my head when I was looking at this, when I was watching this. And one question comes to mind. For whom are they selling this super high expensive Apple Vision Pro headset? To whom are they aiming at? Who is your consumers? And I can think of anybody other than just elites. You know, billionaires, millionaires, you know, the types of individuals that have Bentleys and old AMG Mercedes and yachts and multiple houses everywhere, you know, around the country, around the world, you know, the super rich elites, the ones that goes to one of those secret clubs that you and I are not part of and will never be part of, you know, those royal clubs, you know, the ones you and I are not part of, you know, the secrecy clubs, that John F. Kennedy warned us about, right? Those types of clubs. Yeah. So I guess that's to whom they're aiming this device. You know, that's the only thing I can think of. The Matrix, as Andrew Tate liked to say, the Matrix is selling this device to elites, and of course, the pampered, weak, closed-minded, simple simps. The ones they're willing to sell their own mothers for a gizmo. You know, the ones they're willing to sell anything for a gizmo, for anything. The types. The weak ones, the kiss asses. I know this is going to be demonetized. I don't care. Yeah, that's whom they're appealing to as well. You know, the simps, the weak, the simps. The losers. Those types. Yeah, no masculinity, nothing. The ones with the saggy tits. That's to whom they're appealing to. I'm sorry. That I'm. Listen, guys. I'm in a point in my life. Let me bring my microphone a little bit closer. I'm at the point. I want you guys to look at me really good. This beautiful face. I'm at the point in my life where I have to call it the way I see it. Okay? I can't just hold back and pretend. I can't pretend. I can't. I have awoken long time ago, and I can't pretend to jump on the boat and be like everybody else and try to fit in. I'm not trying to fit in, guys. So I'm trying to give you something alternative, something that, Disney and the Apple, all these elites, the one they're telling you how to live, the one they're telling you what to watch, the one they're telling you how to take a piss, how to take a shit, while they're doing all the opposite things, that you're not supposed to do. Do what we say, but don't do what we do behind closed doors, okay? The Matrix, like Andrew Tate talks about the freaking Matrix. So, I have to call it the way I see it. Is this really worth it? $3,500. Cover your ears. Mother, father, no. Mother, father, no. Mother, father, no. All you mother fathers know that this mother father Dolby Vision mother father Pro, it's not worth that kind of money. Okay? Do you need me to make a video, I already made it, to tell you that it's not worth it? Look at this. So, okay. So I can do this on my Windows Mixed Reality. I can do this on HP Reverb and have my desktop, and Okay. So the stuff shows up on your screen. You can touch it like this. Okay. Big deal. Whoopity doopity doo. Big deal. Oh, look. You can open a giant browser screen. Hey, listen. I can do that on the Oculus Quest. I can do that on the Windows Mixed Reality. I can do that on my HP Reverb G2. For less money. I can do that on the, Meta Quest Pro. I'm not sure what the big deal is here. Oh, but sir, you have to be part of the club. The elite club. The Apple's elite club, yeah. And the Disney's elite club, too. You know, you have to be part of that ecosystem club called Apple. Yes. But since you are a poor peasant, and we don't care about the poor peasants. In these Hunger Games of ours, we do not care about you. Listen, man, I cannot make this video other than just calling it the way I feel it, okay? I know this might be cringy for some of you. I know for some of you, you might see the truth in this, but come on, man. People are struggling, dude. People are homeless, especially in that failing state of California. They can't live, dude. They're leaving that state. All right? People are suffering, dude. People are getting paid below minimum wage, man. You know, if you're going to pull down my pants and do me like this, at least have a courtesy to tell me before you pull down my pants and bend me over that you're going to do me like this. I mean, use your hands. Yeah, your hands here, hands there. Yeah, how about this? Like try this. How about this? I mean, come on, man. Oh, I can watch Apple TV Plus. I can do that on my Windows Mixed Reality. Did you know that? Oh, Apple. I can do that on my HP Reverb. Okay. And guess what? I'm not going to pay $3,500 for this thing. I'm going to spend $3,500 on a Toyota, used Toyota, but that Toyota is going to get me to work so I don't become homeless, so I can pay the bills. Oh, that's right. I'm talking to the elites. You guys are disconnected from the slums of reality of the middle class. I don't think there is a middle class anymore. The middle class has been vanished, doesn't exist anymore. What you have is this. It's the Hunger's game. It's the Hunger's games. Hunger game. You have the elites on the top, and you got us poor peasants at the bottom. That's it. I mean, if this doesn't open your third eye to realize what mother father's going on, then I don't know what will open your third eye. I mean, you watch Andrew Tate, he's reminding you, talks about a matrix. Hello? Even Dr. Disrespect got kicked out of Twitch because he said he likes David Icke. And people need to wake up. They need to wake up because he spoke against elites. Can't you guys see what's going on? Now, you got these YouTube influencers. We all know who they are. They're the henchmen. I could use some other words to describe those other, YouTube influencers, the usual suspects. But I'm not going to do that because I don't want this video to be blocked, So I'm trying to work my way around the words. that I'm describing here. Guys, listen. Why do you need this Bosnian American to tell you that this is not worth it? $3,500. Somebody said earlier to me, but what about the people who buy $3,000 sneakers? Yeah, those people are elites. They live in a Beverly Hills, Bel Air, 90210. They live in West Hollywood. They got mother, father money. They live in Paris. They live in London. They have money. They have money. They're elites. So don't talk to me about the guys who are buying $3,000 sneakers. I'm talking about a middle class, like a guy like me, living in this little shitty apartment, barely making any money. I'm talking about guys like me, guys like you, living in a little shitty apartment, barely making any money. So for whom are they selling this? They're selling this to elites, their fellow elites. And you and I are not part of that club. And thank God, I would never sell my soul. Never, never. Because I reserve my soul and my spirit to the kingdom of heaven of eternity. But that's just me. So, I'm sorry, but this is not what you were looking for. Look, I'm not impressed, to be honest. I'm not impressed. This doesn't impress me. No. What about the video games? Why don't you show me like a photorealistic video game? What is this? I don't care about this. This Kinect, using my hands, you know. So, yeah, that's the video, guys. I don't know what else to tell you, man. You know, I'm not like choking about it. I'm not like, whoa, wow. What's the big deal? What is the big deal? I don't know what the big deal is here. You know, I would rather buy like 5 PlayStation VR 2s, maybe more, instead of this. I'm serious. So that way I can be set. If one of my PSVR 2 breaks, I got another one. I got another one, and I got another one. Come on, man. Yes, I know you're going to be able to watch movies. It's going to be beautiful. But you can already do that on a big screen VR. I was able to do that in Listen, Apple. I was able to watch 3D movies in 2017 on my PlayStation VR. Hello? I was able to do that on a big screen VR. Hello? Like, Apple's acting like this is like, oh, wow, cutting edge technology. Wow, this is like some technology. Wow, that the aliens have. Wow. Give me a break, man. Seriously, Apple, Tim Cook, I'm telling you right now, wherever is, whichever universe Steve Jobs is in right now, in dimension, whatever that dimension is out there, he is vomiting. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to say it publicly. I can feel it. I'm connected to the universe. Steve Jobs out there, I can see him holding his stomach and he's vomiting. Seeing his buddy, Tim Cook. Well, he's not his buddy anymore. Seeing Tim Cook with that fake smile, that elite fake smile, and it's only $3,500. We're so happy and proud to sell you this super overly expensive $3,500 VR headset. Not for you poor peasants. Not for you poor peasants. For us elites. Yes, us Satanic elites. Yes, that's for who? Oh, man. Mel Gibson, you're my hero. My father is my hero. May he rest in heavens. Steve Jobs, man, you have to, whatever you are, Steve Jobs, you have to be puking right now at this moment. Really? What was, okay, before I end this video, what was Steve Jobs all about? Steve Jobs was about, let's make it affordable. Let's put it in everyone's hands. Let's give access to everybody on this thing. Let's not super overprice it. Let's do that. Let's make it accessible for everyone. Tim Cook, all about greed and money. Then you got Disney, all about greed and money, right? God, no thank you. I'll pass on this. I'll save my $3,500. That's the end of the video. That's it. End of the video. End of the video. Nothing else to say here. Bye. Take care.